Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Today is going to be a tarot reading, pick a pile tarot reading for you guys, and it's going to be an energy reading for December. I invite you to pick two of the piles I'm going to show you right now, and based off the pile you're gonna pick, it's gonna be the energy for December. So you're either gonna pick this pile here or this pile, whichever you feel drawn to. So I'm gonna give you a moment to pick the one you feel that resonates with you, and you can even pause the video, meditate, and see which one is gonna be for you, because December is a very, very important month. It's the closure of the year, and it's the last month of the year, and it's a very crucial month that represents what's coming for the future and how well we performed in the past. So let's get right to it. I'm gonna start with this pile here that was in this hand right here. This is the pile I'm going to start with, and let's see what message you have from your spirits, from your demons, for the month of December. Okay. All right. So, interesting. I picked 3 cards here, and I'm gonna also show you one card at the bottom of the deck. The first card that I picked for you guys is the Hermit card. And that's very interesting, because December is the end of the year. It is also winter. It coincides with the winter solstice, with the season where everyone hibernates, including animals, including people, because usually it rains, and actually it's raining as I'm speaking to you right now. It's pouring outside, and in some countries it snows and becomes colder. It's not summertime anymore, it's not even fall anymore. So you tend to hermit, you tend to kind of want to hide. And surprisingly, the first card that came out is the Hermit card, which is it's time to hermit. It's time to come back to your home, to keep it down, to basically focus on yourself. See what you've done so far and how is it. Evaluate what you've been doing, the wisdom, the knowledge that you've been searching, that you've been delving into, the practice. You guys are witches and mages. The practices you've been doing for the whole year. Some of you came to their powers just this year. Some of you awakened this year. So see it as a review, as a recapitulation of what have you done this year. By hermiting, you hermit and you kind of revisit and see what you've done so far. Has it benefit you? Does it resonate with you? Is it good for your growth? Do you love it? Do you love doing it? Do you want to make it a career, or was it just something you were experimenting with? Is it fun for you? Is it not fun? See what's been happening. It's time for you to take December, to take a step back and review your year. And I know this is kind of a cliche thing to do in December. Many people say that's what you need to do in December, but this has to do with the divine calling as well, because this card here came up is actually Major Arcana. It's Hermes Trismegistus in the card. The god of wisdom, the god who created writing, magic, and wisdom himself is hermiting here. The snake represents the wisdom and knowledge, and you can't even see his face. It's hidden in the dark. So it's time for you also to connect to the dark, which leads me to my second card here. This second card here is telling me that this month there's not gonna be anything fun for you. There's not gonna be anything new for you. There's not gonna be anything exciting for you, because it's the month of hermiting. And let me just remind you, hermiting here doesn't mean that you have to just go inside the blanket and watch Netflix and eat chips and beer or whatever it is. That don't destroy your health, because a lot of people are going to take this in a very negative, wrong way. Well, it's not, you're not going to perceive it negative unless I'm telling you it's negative, because for you, the just getting cozy and watching movies all day long is not negative, but I'm here to tell you that it's negative. Don't destroy your health. If you work out, keep working out. If you're exercising, keep exercising. If you're running, keep running. Don't just cut it, don't just stop it, or you're gonna pay the price later. So make sure that this month, don't just indulge in these negative pleasures. They seem like pleasures, but they're actually not. And this is what this card is telling me here. It's telling me that the moment you're gonna try to do this destructive behaviors, like just doing nothing, basically. You just get cozy and you hermit the wrong way. You don't hermit the right way. Hermiting the right way means that you still wake up in the morning, you still exercise and go for your run or do your workout or whatever it is, work your body. But maybe you don't meet a lot of people, maybe you don't see a lot of people. And I know it's hard for a lot of people because this is the month of Christmas. This is the month where people gather with families and see each other and buy presents for each other. But here the card is saying try to minimize that, try to minimize it and focus on yourself. So be careful. Don't indulge into these behaviors that are very easy. The body usually craves these behaviors. When it rains, when it's cold, when it snows, the body wants to stay inside and it wants to do nothing. But your mind has to be stronger than your body. You have to fortify your mind. You have to make it stronger. You have to control your own behavior. The third card here is telling me that this is the Two of Pentacles. So that money that you've been wanting, it's the end of the year, you're wondering where is it, why it's not coming. So here it is saying that it's still in the works. Unfortunately, this is a theme that keeps coming up on and on. It's still in the works. You're not gonna see that abundance, that financial abundance that you've been wanting, that money that you've been wanting, that just success, because you're still in the hermit phase. This year, 2021, for me, I see it as a year of preparation. It's a year of process. Usually when you're doing the process, there's no results. The results come after the process. In December, you're not gonna see the results yet. You're still in the process. You've been working on your craft. You've been trying to become a practitioner. You're not gonna see the results yet. Maybe you still don't have a lot of clients. Maybe you wanna do tarot readings for people, but you don't have people who want to book you for tarot readings, because you're in the process of learning. That thing that you've been wanting to become is still in the process. So the Two of Pentacles here represents that this change that you're looking for, this success, this abundance that you've been working on the whole year, it's still in the works. It's not gonna come to fruition yet. Usually it comes in the months of spring, April and May. Usually that's when we see fruition of what we've been working on. So this is not to tell you that this is bad news. It's not bad news. This is just to tell you that you've been doing the work. It's great. You're in the process. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results. This is how the rhythm of life is. Sometimes things stagnate. Sometimes you have to keep doing the work even if you don't see results. And that's what most humans have a hard time to understand. They want to work for 1 or 2 months and they want to see all of the riches of the world coming to them already. It takes time. It's a long process. Keep doing it. You've been doing it. Hermit, take some time for yourself. Review what you've been going through. See what you can tweak. See what you can change. What you can, manipulate to your own advantage, and minimize the interactions you have with people outside of yourself, outside of your soul. And the bottom of the deck here was the Ace of Cups reversed, which confirms what I've just told you right here. There is no beginnings. There's nothing new coming in. You're in the process. You're still in the process. I don't want you to see this as a negative thing. I want you to see it as something, it's almost like coming in peace with yourself, being content with what you have, being happy. Listen, if what you're doing, if what you've been doing in 2021 is not making you happy, it's time to review it. It's time to review it and change it. Because there is no new beginnings yet, which is great. Because you don't want new beginnings or new opportunities to come to you if you're not ready. There might be a new opportunity coming. If you're not ready, you're not going to take full advantage of it. You might actually fail. And that's something that we need to pay attention to. For the perfect opportunity to be right there, you want to be fully ready. You want to be ready for that opportunity. So when you seize it, then the flow of abundance, of success just come like you're showered. You're showered with all of the great results you've been wanting. So it's great. It's great that there is no new beginnings for you here. This month is the perfect time for you to review the year and see if what you've been doing is benefiting you. Is it who you are? Is it what you want? Let's go to pile number 2. It's right here. For December, pile number 2, what do we have for people who picked pile number 2? Okay, I'm just gonna switch the energy by lighting up some sage. Well, it's not actually sage. Just light it up. Switch the energy. I'm gonna flip the deck to switch the energy. So for people who picked pile number 2, what do you guys have? Okay, that's card 1. Card 2. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, it's a little bit different from pile 1. Remember guys, this pile 2 is the one I was holding with my hand right here. So on my side, it's basically the left hand. So the first pile, you guys who picked the first pile, it was my right hand. This is the left one right here. And this is a little bit different from the ones who picked the first pile. It's like different. This month for you guys. So first of all, I got the King of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. 7, 7. We have a theme here going on. We have number 7 and we have the 9 of Swords. So this month for you is gonna be glorious. It's gonna feel amazing. It's gonna feel powerful. It's gonna feel like you're on top of your game. You're on top of the world. You're on top of your craft. It feels like that's it. You got a hold of it. You know what it is. It's almost when you say the word know thyself. For you guys who picked this, I hear that you guys are getting there. You're getting to know who you really are. You've been working on it the whole year. And again, this is the month of December. It's the month of the closure of the cycle of this year. So you're finally getting a grasp and you know who you are. You know it. And that's making you on top of things. You know what needs to be done. If you're into tarot, if you're into witchcraft, you know what needs to be done. You're practicing every day. You're starting to make connections. You're starting to get readings. You're starting to, spread the word. If it's a job that you've been hunting for a very long time, you know what it is you want to do in your career. You're there. You know it's only that and nothing else. And you're having a job opportunity and someone is gonna make you an offer and it's gonna be the offer you've been waiting for the whole year. And it's gonna be a good salary. So this is a great pile. You guys are there. You guys, look at this beautiful warrior with wings and he's on the horse and he's confident and he's just there and he knows himself. He knows who he is. Know thyself. I know who I am and no one can shake me or tell me that I can do something else or not, because I know what I want to do and I'm doing it. and I'm on top of the world. That's what keeps coming to me, this phrase, I'm on top of the world. This is you guys. Seven of Pentacles. That's gonna bring you abundance. Like the example of what I was telling you here, you've been waiting for this job offer and it's gonna bring you a good salary. For you guys who are doing your own business, your own work, you're gonna have your own money, the money that you've been waiting for. It's gonna come to you. I don't hear a lot of money like you're gonna be like flooded with money, but you're gonna get the money you've been wanting. It's gonna be enough for you. It's gonna help you. It's gonna support you. It's gonna help you pay some bills you've been wanting to pay or some debts you've been wanting to pay. And it's gonna make you, make things back on track for you, because you might have been struggling. This is the Seven of Pentacles, so you might have been, 7 is the number of seeking. You might have been seeking how to deal with certain financial means, and finally these means are coming to you because you know who you are. The universe always opens up the financial abundance for the people who know who they are. The universe, your spirit guides, your guardian demons don't like confusion. Confused people are the ones who get haunted. Confused people are the ones who end up in misery. The moment you're confused, the universe doesn't know what you want and it doesn't send you what you want. You have to be firm, you have to be assertive and know exactly who you are. And the moment you do, the universe sends you the abundance you've been looking for. This is your case here. So you're gonna get that abundance, which is great. And this abundance that here, Seven of Swords, this abundance is gonna come so easy. Like, I see it here as a rolling ball. It's a ball, and someone is gonna push it, and it's gonna start rolling. So it's that this year for you was that process, but in comparison to the first pile, people who pick the first pile, they're still in the process. For you guys, it's almost like you're at the end of the process, so you're about to see the results. So that ball is gonna start rolling. You're gonna start seeing financial abundance. You're gonna start seeing people coming to you. You're gonna, unlock new secrets, new knowledge. You're gonna move on. You're gonna raise your bar, your standards. You are here, now you're gonna raise your standards up till here. You're gonna reach new horizons and find, it's almost like moving to that next level that you've been working on. So congratulations, this is amazing. This is a great pile. You guys are coming to closing the cycle, but at the same time, you're going to start in the phase of collecting the results, collecting the outcome of what you've been working on. So this is great, and this is confirmed at the bottom of the deck. There was the Hierophant, and not reversed, upright. So this is you guys. This is actually one of my favorite major arcana. It's actually my major arcana. You guys are the Hierophant. This is amazing. It's represented by number 5. You want to know a very synchronistic, amazing thing that I'm going to tell you about numerology here? This is the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck, so it's the end of the reading, coincides with December, which is the end of this year, which coincides with the year 2021. 2021 in numerology, 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. The Hierophant card number is 5. So you guys who picked this pile, you are aligned. You are perfectly aligned. This was your year. 2021 is the year that's represented by number 5. The bottom of the deck is number 5, the Hierophant. And you guys have done the work. The Hierophant is the magician, is the alchemist. He's just the mage that can accomplish anything. He's surrounded by sigils and by spiritual and magical tools. He can do anything. The Hierophant is almost like a magician. The magician has different tools and also can make anything into anything. The Hierophant is more scientific. The Hierophant is the person who takes different tools and makes things up, and it's more to me represented by Alchemist. A Hierophant is more like an alchemist. So this is you guys, and what does an alchemist do? An alchemist experiments to transform one metal to another metal, or to transform yourself to another higher self of yourself. To transform, you need to experiment. You need to work on yourself. The metals need to be worked on. They need to go through different stages. They need to go through dissolution, through breaking, through working. To make a beautiful ring like this, you need to work the metal first. To make a beautiful statue object like this, you need to work the metal first before it can become something like this. So the same goes for our soul, for who we are, for our growth. We need to be worked on. We work on ourselves, by ourselves. And that's the duty, that's the mission of the Hierophant. And that's what you guys have been doing in the year 2021, number 5, which is synchronistic with the Hierophant, Major Arcana number 5. Congratulations. This is amazing. Next year for you guys is gonna be amazing because it's the year number 6. 2022 is year number 6. We have 2, 2, 2, so that's gonna equal to number 6. 6 is the number of love, perfect balance and harmony. I cannot wait for you guys to go to the year 2022. And I hope this helps. Thank you very much for watching. This coming Black Friday, November 26th, I'm having a sale in my store. 13% off any purchase. So make sure you go check it out. Enter the code DARK13. I'm gonna leave the link and the code in the description box below. Use it and check it out. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.